Representative Patrick Garofalo, what's the current state of sports betting legislation in Minnesota?
Right now in Minnesota, we're in the middle of our legislative session, and so bills are moving forward in the process. It's a budget setting year, so people are focusing more on balancing the budget than on policy, but there is building public momentum to legalize sports gambling, just like you're seeing across the country in many other states.
And then in terms of revenue projections for legal sports betting markets, how accurate do you feel these are?
Well, a lot of it depends upon the market design, whether you allow mobile gambling, whether a person has to go to a casino to check in to create a mobile app, what's the level of taxation, what sports are allowed. So it varies greatly depending upon the product offerings and the market design of the individual state. That being said, I think that tax revenue is really only a side effect of one of the big benefits to legalizing sports gambling. The primary benefit to legalize sports gambling is to defund organized crime and remove a revenue stream to the criminal elements that exist in society.
And then in terms of on the issue of revenue projections, do you feel states are being taken in by over ambitious estimates? And what sort of impact could this have on legislative prospects in other states?
Sure. Yeah, the sports gambling industry is a high volume, low margin business. So you'll hear large numbers being thrown around in terms of what the handle or the total amount of wagers are. But when it comes to the actual profitability and the taxation that states get from it, it's important that legislators and elected officials have a very limited level of enthusiasm for the amount of tax collections. Again, the primary benefit to this is not as much related to what is happening with regards to tax revenue, but it is in removing the criminal aspects of these things from organized crime.
Representative Patrick Garofalo, thank you.
Thank you very much.